Our Eagle Nation, we're joined here by Gymnastics head coach Casey Crawford as we embark on the 2025 season with the Eagles opening up competition on Sunday at Hamline University for their first competition. Coach, let's just talk a little bit about kind of the experience you got returning your leadership class.
So we have 5 seniors, and that's actually what I'm most excited about this season is they are all doing their best gymnastics. Every week I keep saying I'm really proud of our seniors, and that means a lot. When you've got senior leadership who are not only leading with their character, but they're leading on the floor with their gymnastics, that's when it gets really exciting. They've really progressed in their 4 years, and I'm just so excited for them to get out there and do great gymnastics and help contribute to this team. And so I'm excited about those 5 and what they're going to bring.
You know, last year you had, I think 4 or 5 freshmen that contributed throughout the season, and even at Nationals last year. Can you talk a little bit maybe about some of the incoming class and maybe, do you look to them, or is it more going to be the upperclassmen that contribute this year?
I think we have good balance between all of our classes contributing this year. Our freshmen are really great. We have 6 incoming freshmen and a transfer from Iowa State, so we're excited about the new routines that are coming on. We're just starting to put our lineups together, and we already have contribution from all 4 classes, freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors. So that's what you want. You want everybody contributing, but we are really excited about what our freshmen and sophomores can bring. We have, especially in our sophomore, junior class, we have a lot of returning All-Americans. So I think just the balance is what I'm really looking forward to as well. We have everyone out on the floor, at our first meet, and we're excited about that.
No, gymnastics is kind of a unique thing. You get to, multiple events, multiple apparatuses. It's an opportunity for multiple individuals to contribute, not only in just one event, but multiple events. Can you talk a little bit about what you're looking for from your team this year in terms of your apparatuses? Is there going to be one that's going to be a strength for you, or are you kind of looking to balance them across the board?
Yep. Yeah, I think each event is going to be different for us this year, and some events might start slower but get better as we go. I think bars and beam are a big strength of ours. We have a lot of depth there, and so it's hard making lineups. We've got a lot who are really good and could be in there, but that's what you want. It allows us to be able to rest some people when we need, and I just think they're going to be great strengths for us. And then I think vault and floor are going to be great, but it's really common to kind of start slow on those events. You're coming off a Christmas break and you're getting back into it, and you're just trying to maintain some of your little chronic injuries. So I think we might start a little bit slower, but those events I think are going to be really great by March.
Awesome. The gymnastics season is kind of unique. It's kind of a long season. Yep. Obviously, you train year-round, but really start ramping it up come September, October, and the Nationals is not till March. Can you talk a little bit how you kind of manage the season? How do you keep them engaged, and how does that look for Eagle Gymnastics? Yeah,
I think just having variety and creativity in our practices is so important to make sure that every week is a little bit different. We also really treat rest and recovery as a high priority. In gymnastics, we're a little bit more quality over quantity. We don't want to be in practice for hours and hours. We want to make it efficient. So just taking care of their bodies and then making the culture in the gym really fun and enjoyable. We want to make sure these athletes love their experience, and that allows you to last a little bit longer. So, it's just kind of tempering it all and periodizing it all. But in the end, I think we're in a good place for January, that they're going to feel fresh and rejuvenated by the end of March.
You mentioned the culture, and I think for fans that get a chance to watch from the outside in, you see the excitement and the fun that your athletes have on social media. I know I really enjoy watching your athletes on social media. Can you talk a little bit about your culture and how you maintain that culture?
Yeah, that's something we talk about a lot on our team, is that's what I think is what stands us out from the other programs. We've just had over 30 years of amazing culture. Just that's what we care about, is that our athletes love their experience. So we do think it's important to have some fun in the gym and to enjoy what we do. But we do have to work at it. I mean, that's part of our weekly conversations as this team, is how are we growing together? How are we uniting together? What do we need to do better to support one another? Are we hanging out outside the gym? Are we getting done what we need to inside the gym? I think it's all those things that are a piece of the puzzle. But that is something that we work on, deliberately. And I think it pays off. That's just part of the program that is so fun, and our athletes love being here, and that's what makes this enjoyable.
Coach, like I said, the season starts on Sunday with Hamline. The Eagles have a very strong tradition of success. I mean, I think it's 27 out of the last 39 years of top 2 finishes at NCGA and 17 national titles. That's obviously the ultimate goal, is a national championship. But what is kind of that conversation now versus that conversation come March that you continue that success for your program?
Yeah, we definitely focus on let's be our best today. I think that's always the message is let's have our best practice today. Tomorrow, let's have that be our best practice. Like just continue to get 1% better every single week. You can't think too far down the road yet, but our theme is Eagles on the Hunt. We're on the hunt for a championship. And so every week we might have a little animal that we represent to be on the hunt, but to ultimately represent being an Eagle and being on the hunt at our very best. Don't make excuses, get out there, do your very best, be resilient, overcome challenges and the obstacles that you face. And so that's kind of part of our theme. And so, but again, 1 week at a time, 1 day at a time, let's just focus on taking care of ourselves and doing what we need to do week to week.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.